ChezPride, welcome back to another video on my channel. You guys remember how recently I made a video saying that the Sims team didn't do anything for the Sims 4 10-year anniversary except give us a list of bugs? Well, they still haven't recognized it or said anything about it, but they have finally given us something else, which is a new roadmap. If you didn't know, for the last couple of years, the Sims team has been giving us quarterly roadmaps over on social media about every 3 to 4 months for what is to come in the following months. This is where they tease new upcoming content and really get us speculating. And this one's actually pretty cool. So when they do this, they typically change up their theme on social media to match their roadmap. As you can see here on their Twitter, they've changed their banner, they've changed their profile picture. And this one is giving very witchy, or should I say spellcastery vibes. And with it being spooky season, that excites me very much. So they have their roadmap right here on their Twitter page. Currently it's their first post. And we are going to go ahead and watch it once together all the way through. And then we are going to go slide by slide and talk about it and just what it's saying and kind of just go through and see what we can pick out. So let's go ahead and watch this together. A reading for the season. Alright, let's see what this has to say. 2 new kits. A Reaper's Reward event. Okay, I like the cow plant. The new expansion pack that leaked. It is actually called what it leaked as. That's impressive. And free updates. Of course, it doesn't say how many, it just says updates. And to be continued September through December. So they kind of have this whole like to be continued theme, which I find interesting. I'm assuming that has to do with the life and death expansion pack. I don't know. I'm not exactly understanding that, but whatever. But the roadmap is very much tarot card theme, which makes me wonder if we're getting the fortune reader job back. And also, will they be giving us like Reaper jobs? Okay, we'll get into that. I have a lot of thoughts. So let's go here. So it says a reading for the season. So very obviously very tarot card themed. They have them laid out here. We have a candle. We have some hot chocolate and like coffee, which I find interesting. Like, I don't understand where that's related, but everything is always somewhat related in this. If you look at the background here, like, the print is like, it has like kind of like smudges, but the smudges have like plum blobs in them, which I think is really cute. I don't think that means anything. I just think that's really cute and wanted to point it out. But, yeah, they lay out the tarot cards. I should turn off the volume. Okay, they lay out the tarot cards and they flip one over and it is a girl getting into a well, pouring water out, and that has like the star above her and whatnot. And there's 2 new kits, both of which I'm actually pretty excited for. So the first one is the Artist Studio Kit. I'm assuming both of these are build kits from the titles. So we have Artist Studio Kit, which honestly, we need more stuff to make art studios. If we could get more easels, like just a pack with new easels and some cheaper or decorative painting canvases, I would be excited for. Like, that's all you need to sell me on a Artist Studio Kit, but I know there's going to be way more stuff that comes with it. I mean, it's a kit. It's only a $5 kit, so there's not going to be that much stuff. But for a kit, I'm sure it'll be fine. And then we have Storybrook Nursery Kit. So we desperately need more nursery items, like, especially for newborns. Like, I know newborns are just like an item in a basket, but honestly, if we could decorate a room for them more. I mean, we also need more infant stuff, but also, I just really hope this means we get more, like, newborn stuff. Maybe some new bassinets that aren't occult related, you know, just some cute stuff. Also, with it being called Storybook Kit, that very much excites me because I love that type of theme for anything. And that's coming out September 19th. Okay, so I will say that this roadmap is very specific. If you go back to previous roadmaps, they kind of hint around. They'll be like, oh, well, you're getting this type of expansion pack, but they won't say like a life and death expansion pack. They'll say something like a reaping's coming with this new expansion pack, and not tell you exactly what it is or exactly when it's coming out. Just the fact it's coming out in the next few months. And this time they're telling us exactly what kind of kits it is, what kind of expansion pack it is, what it's called, when it's coming out, when the trailer is very specific, and I like that. I like to be able to plan ahead of time and really like get things into my schedule. And I like the fact that when they hint around and we're able to speculate, it's kind of fun. But I prefer them just straight up tell us what they're giving us, because I just think that's way more direct and it will sell easier for them. So the 2 new kits, which I'm, like I said, assuming are both build kits, are coming September 19th. And then the next tarot card, when we go over on the line, is a cow plant. This one is actually my favorite. This is really cool. I love the little hands coming up at the bottom to grab the cake. That's hilarious. Okay, but it says Reaper's Reward Events September 24th. So I'm assuming this is kind of like the daily or weekly logins that we had a few months ago, where like you would log in a certain amount of times over a span and you get rewards, which I had mixed feelings on. I think it was really cool. I like the idea of rewarding sim players that play a lot. I just don't like the idea of anyone missing out on anything, or the fact that if you don't save that file in your like back up that file and you go to like a new computer, it doesn't save those items for you. You can no longer get them unless you like cheat it and get it from the gallery. So I'm kind of hoping they would fix that issue before they put this out, but probably not. Knowing the Sims team, they probably don't care enough. But I'm hoping that we'll get some pretty cool stuff if that is what this is. I'm not 100% sure what this is. That's just kind of what I'm assuming. And if that says Reapers, makes me feel like it's going to have like a Grim Reaper theme. So I think that'll be kind of cool. Alright. And then on the next card, speaking of Grim, we had the Grim Reaper that has butterflies around him. Okay, that's interesting. There's like little butterflies flying around him. There's a sun behind him. He has like a tree or a flower or something growing in his hands. To be fair, I don't know anything about tarot cards. I've gotten my tarot cards read a couple of times. I'm actually probably going to do it again this month. But I personally don't know anything about tarot cards in particular, which one means what. But I do always really appreciate the artwork on them. I think the artwork is always really cool. But this expansion pack, actually, the leak was right. Normally when there's a leak, which I talked about in my last video, they normally don't get the title right. And there's just like a placeholder image. And this one, literally, they got the name right. It's called Life and Death, which I have so many speculations of what could be on this pack. Hold on, we can finish pulling the dates up. Okay, yeah. So the first look, which will probably be the trailer, will be October 3rd. And then it launches on October 31st, which is Halloween, which is my favorite holiday. So the fact bringing a Sims pack, a pack for my favorite game on my favorite holiday, that is life and death related, which I'm assuming that means it has new deaths types. Like, you can't make a death pack without putting new death types, right? So that is just really cool. Like, they saw the fact that Halloween was on Thursday and was like, we have to do something for this. That's what happened. So I think it's really cool that they're coming out with something for a holiday. But I have so many speculations of what could be in this pack. Like, obviously they're not telling us anything yet, But there's so many things I like to see. Like, I would love to see funerals. I would love to see graveyards back. I would love to see a Grim Reaper career. As I mentioned earlier, like, they could be bringing back the tarot card, fortune teller career. I don't really understand what the life would be. Like, everything I'm thinking of is very much death related. Like, new deaths, new graveyards. There could be like a graveyard cemetery person career. That was the thing in The Sims 3. I'm getting very hyper focused on the death part of this, and I'm very much having trouble with understanding what the life part. Maybe they're introducing a new way to bring back the dead. That would be pretty cool. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I know nothing, but I'm excited, and when more information comes out, I'm definitely going to be updating you guys, because I'm very excited about this. Alright, so we have that, and then let's look at the next one. Okay, so the next one is just like us, I'm assuming it's supposed to be Sim, but like a Sim twirling up in the air. It looks like it does when they go from like a ghost back to a person. So maybe they are hinting that there's going to be a new way besides Ambrosia to bring someone back. Also, this card has a bunch of different scenery in the background. So it looks like different worlds. Like we have like a kind of like a mountain beachy world. We have the Asian worlds. Like very much different worlds on the background. I think that's kind of cool. And I don't like the fact that it just says free updates. I wish it would tell us how many updates, but I guess with how glitchy the packs and stuff that comes out has been, and the fact they've had to do so many emergency updates, that they probably don't want to tell us how many just in case they have to add an emergency one on, is what I'm guessing. So it just says free updates, and it just says to be continued September through December. So that is the video, but they did give a tiny blog post to it, just kind of talking about it and explaining it just in slight more detail. So here it says, The Sims 4 season to be continued. Embrace what is new with a new season full of possibilities. From September through December, the season to be continued will feature an array of content that adds new chapters to your Sims story. Settle in with a warm cup of cocoa and enjoy a tarot card reading that takes a peek at what's next. And then they had the video again. And then here it says save the dates. So like I said, they normally don't give us dates when it comes to roadmaps, but this one they did. So it gives little descriptions here from what we just saw. So it says, give your new boo a sophisticated start with the storybook nursery kit, or build an inspiring retreat to help your Sims creativity flow with the Artist Studio kit. Both are set to release September 19th. Now, I do understand that they normally release kits in pairs. Like, I am aware of that. I just don't like when they do two build kits at once. I like when they do a cast and a build kit at once, but I don't like when they do two build kits or two cast kits. It's just, I don't know. It's just a little weird thing that I don't like, but they're both coming out September 19th, which is honestly not that far away. It's literally 2 weeks away when I'm recording this. So, and it says, help Grim out and earn free items in the Reaper's Rewards event coming to the base game September 24th. Keep an eye out for more information that will be shared in the days ahead. Help the Reaper, help Grim out and earn free items. So is this like actual stuff we have to go into gameplay and do to earn these items? I'm confused. I mean, that sounds a little bit more intriguing than just logging in every day, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And the last one says, Speaking of grim, the fan favorite hooded figure will make an appearance in the Life and Death expansion pack. Get the first look on October 3rd and mark on the endless journey through life and beyond, with the pack releasing this Halloween on October 31st. And beyond. So will we get like a ghost overhaul? That would also be really cool. Because like ghosts, like, one, you can't even make a ghost and create a sim. I would love if they would add the ability to create a ghost and create a sim. But just like upgrading the ghosts occult in general would be really cool. And then here they just said follow them on all their socials and stuff to say update it. So that is pretty much all there is. It is just a roadmap. But this one's pretty exciting. It has a lot of stuff that I am personally into. So I am very excited for this to be coming up. But I'm going to end this video here, you guys. That's all I have to say about it. Like I said, I'm just really excited. So I hope you guys are too. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that awesome stuff because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. Alright,